Hi, I'm Keeley, and I am a professional cuddle therapist. Yep, that's right, it's a real thing. For the past 5 years, my full-time career has been cuddle therapy. I've devoted my life to taking care of all of my clients, so if you like cuddles, stick around. Thank you for asking. If you send me a DM with your email address, I can email you about setting up a free consultation. Also, in my beacons link in my bio, there's a link to my website where you can request me, or places like cuddlist.com you can request to book a session. Thank you again for asking. Hi, I'm Keeley. I'm a cuddle therapist, and I get asked a lot, how do I find a cuddle therapist near me? There are 3 great companies. I've mentioned them in training videos and in other videos that I've done. They're Cuddleist, Cuddle Sanctuary, and Certified Cuddlers. The reason why I recommend those 3 companies the most is because they require training, they offer certifications, and every person listed on their website has gone through their training. In addition to those companies, there's also Cuddle Comfort and Cuddle Connect. I'm often hesitant to recommend those 2 companies because you don't have to have any training or qualifications to sign up as a professional, which puts a lot more responsibility on clients to figure out whether or not the professional they're seeing is of any kind of quality. I will say though that in my experience, Cuddle Comfort has the largest database across the United States. Because this industry is unregulated, you can get a mixed bag in those places. If you do find a profile you like on one of those sites but aren't sure, DM me that profile and I'll help you vet. Yeah, that's right. Because of the nature of how consent is defined in the United States, I see clients who are 18 and over. Other practitioners who have specific education in childhood or adolescent brain development or behavior might have a different policy. Hey, my name's Keeley, and you want to know, what does a cuddle session look like? Before every session, there's a 30-minute consultation. There we establish a care plan based on your needs. At the beginning of the in-person session, there's a check-in. Then we have the actual session. We wrap it all up with reflections and takeaways. Part 2 for session. Right? Virtual cuddles. That's weird. But it's actually a thing. I know a lot of exercises that will do similar things in our body that cuddling does. We can eye gaze, which utilizes breath work to lower heart rate. We can take turns doing something called mirror touch, which activates the indirect pleasure sensors of our brain and produces oxytocin. We can do something called deep listening, where I use empathetic listening skills and you share what's going on with you. We can get silly and make up different dance moves, or I can lead you in a guided meditation. They're not the same thing as an in-person session, that's very true. But I have had wonderful, memorable moments, and they are definitely a good thing to tide you over until we can have an in-person session again. So, you've just booked your very first session with a cuddle therapist. What is that gonna be like? Well, with me, it looks like this. Once you arrive, you're gonna go ahead and take off your shoes, get into comfortable clothes, and we'll sit down at a table to have a chat. Then we check in. I wanna know what's going on for you, what's going on in your body, emotionally, and anything that's come up that week that's important. Then comes the fun part. We get to connect and cuddle in ways that are comfortable for your body and for my body, and going only at the pace that's right for you. The actual cuddling looks different for everyone. It might look like me leading you in different exercises. It could look like watching a movie together. It could look like just me holding you for a full hour. Key thing is that it's matching your needs and that you get access to platonic touch at whatever level you're comfortable. We end with reflections and takeaways. So do you want to try it?